Welcome back, everybody. Difficult probability questions, they're a reality of the SAT. Could you solve this question? So it says an orchard in Greece has 8 rows of olive trees and 7 rows of fig trees. So I'm just going to do something like 8 olive and 7 fig. Each row of olive trees has 14 trees that are 23 feet or taller. So that's 14 that are bigger than 23. And 9 trees that are shorter than 23 feet. So 9 that are less than 23. Each row of fig trees has 10 trees that are 23 feet or taller, so that's 10 that are over 23, and 7 trees that are shorter than 23 feet, so 7 is less than 23. A tree from this orchard will be selected at random, dug up, and gifted to another family as a dowry. What is the probability of selecting an olive tree given that the tree is 23 feet or taller? So before we look at this slightly more complicated example, I just want to talk about basic probability, and basic probability is always a fraction, and that fraction is 4 over from. So it's what we're selecting for over what we're selecting from. So to maybe just kind of illustrate this, let's say if I had one 6-sided dice and I asked what is the probability of rolling a 3? Well, I have one option on that dice of rolling a 3 out of 6 total options, right? So it's a 1 out of 6 chance of rolling a 3. So what I'm selecting for, there's one value of it. What I'm selecting from, there's 6 values of it, right? Now for this one, it says, what is the probability of selecting an olive tree given that the tree is 23 feet or taller? So this given that the tree is 23 feet or taller means that we can kind of just not care about these less than 23 feet trees because they're not really a part of the probability at all. We know that what we're selecting from is a tree that's 23 feet or taller. And so my for over from in this case, my from is just going to be all the trees that are 23 feet or taller in this orchard. So that's going to be 7 times 10 for this one right here, and then 8 olive, so 8 times 14. Right. Now what I'm selecting for is just an olive tree that's 23 feet or taller, so that would be 8 olive times 14, so 8 times 14. And so this is going to be my fraction. It's going to be 8 times 14 over 7 times 10 plus 8 times 14. So we'll go to Desmos and see what we need to do for that. So let's go ahead and clear this off. So I'm going to do 8 times 14 divided by 7 times 10 plus 8 times 14. And so I got a weird decimal here. And with that, I'm just going to convert it to a fraction, which is an 8 out of 13 fraction. And so 8 out of 13 is going to be the correct answer then. Now, surprisingly, the vast majority of students that I've worked with have missed this question, usually because they misunderstood given that the tree is 23 feet or taller. And so definitely make sure that we look out for these things in future exams, and if you have any questions about it, definitely let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to see more content like this to help you prepare for the SAT, be sure to like and subscribe, and then we'll see you in the next video. So I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.